Blox Update 27 is finally here, and they have done it again. Now we all know that there's weekly updates, which I'm still pretty surprised that they are actually doing, and so far it has been going pretty decent. But as for an update that was delayed this much, this again did not justify the amount of time they took for this update. And let's actually talk about the player base. Now before, Blox was used to average 1 million players literally every single time, or at least 600k. And on updates, the last update was like around 2.7 million, 3 million players almost, which is a really good thing. But this time on the update, it was barely 1.1 million players. And even right now it's doing like 500k players, which is still pretty decent for Blox suits. But the 1 million on update is really bad. That's because other games like Grow a Garden or Steal a Brainrot get like 20 million players every single time on their updates and are averaging at least 1 million players 24/7. So if Blox suits cannot do that, then is it really the best game on the platform? This is Steal a Brainrot, which is at 21 million players on the update, and the update before that was 12 million players. I'm talking about Steal a Brainrot, and it is also averaging 1 million players every single minute. As well as 99 Nights in the Forest, which also averaged 7 million players and above 1 million 24/7. And another thing about 99 Nights in the Forest is that that game just got released a month or two ago, barely 2 months, and it is doing so good. It has been a while since we have seen Blox suits average 1 million players, let alone 600k, which is still hard for them right now. After all, the only good thing about this update is that it finally came, because there was no good updates this whole year, and when they finally made an update, it was so mid for the amount of time that it took. Now I'm not gonna fully hate Blox suits, the update was mid, but it was because of the time it took. That does not mean the whole update is pretty trash. I mean, the lightning fruit is also really good. Everything that they did with the charges, the flash, the lightning fruit overall, what I'm talking about, is really good. And a lot of people are saying that it's really good now for PvP, etc. But I've not personally used it. And with all of the new skins that you can get, which is more gameplay, they actually cooked with this rework. Another thing that they did is the gameplay is again not that much. For a tryhard player, it's like 2 days of gameplay, or for an average player like you guys, it's gonna take 1, maybe 2 weeks, and then you're done with the game. They did also add fishing, which is also another good thing that we all know was stolen from fish, as fish also fell off, and I don't know what to say about that. Also a One Piece game with fishing, I do not know what I think about that, but they did add some gameplay. It is kind of fun, so I'm not going to complain about that. Most of you guys also like it, so I guess it's a good thing that they did add it. And that's not the only thing that has happened this whole year of Blox suits not doing a good update, is that every single YouTuber has literally shifted its focus. So now they're uploading Grow Garden or any other game, Steal a Brainrot, just anything but Blox suits. Now I'm not complaining because I kind of did that too, because Blox suit had nothing to offer this whole year besides just delaying every single update. But one thing they were semi-consistent with was these bulletins right here, and that did give some YouTubers some content to play around with, and they made some videos on it, which I did too, but it's not one of the best things. Like, it's not any gameplay, it's not any update, so it's not a big thing. If you ask me, I think they did a mid job with this update, but with all of the small features, I think they really tried their best to make up for it. And by the small features, I mean this open log thingy right here, also this ally FX, because for mobile players it was getting really laggy because of the dragon fruit, which also took 2 years to update, by the way. But basically they added this just to make it easier for you guys to play. But before we do that, let me tell you one more thing that I really enjoyed, which is the Oni event. Now honestly, this was probably one of the funnest thing in this update so far. I'm still grinding it, trying to get every single accessory. It's kind of hard because I don't grind that much anymore. I kind of prefer Kitsune for this. I had really fun grinding this because it was not that hard. It is kind of hard to get all of the rewards, but it's still a really good update. The Oni event was this week's update, and you basically kill all of these Oni guards and the boss, and you get Oni tokens which you can spend to get basically good rewards. It could be accessories, skins, etc., cash. So just go around the map and find these in the Oni place, and then just start killing them and get the Oni tokens. It's pretty self-explanatory. I know everybody knows about it. The only reason I came over here is just to show you the only thing that I did enjoy from this update, and the only thing that I will be grinding, which is kind of grindy. It's just luck based. And once you have enough tokens, just go over to this rock right here and find one of these guys to talk to. I'm just going to talk to this guy. The red gotcha. Continue. I have 250, so let me just go ahead and roll one. So every 2 hours you can do this 10 times, which means 2,500 tokens, which is a lot, but obviously you're going to be grinding for them. And you have 4 days remaining, so make sure you grind every single one. Or I almost got the Oni aura. The materials box is also really good. Anything but the belly, bro. Come on. Oh, the fishing rod. Yeah, I never came here. I also got 10 free baits and also get better fishing rods. By the way, this is not the first or the last one. This is just one of the first ones. And this is where the boss spawns. After you kill him every 30 minutes on the clock, you will get 300 Oni tokens, which is a really good head start too. Okay, as I was saying about the weekly updates, they have uploaded a weekly updates roadmap. I'm going to show it on the screen right now. For the week 0, which has already been done, is the pre-expansion and the patch, like all of these small stuffs right here. And then for the week 1, which has already been done as well, is the lightning fruit, which I just showed you too, which was also a really good update. And then the week 2 is the King Redhead event, which is the only thing right here. This whole area is the week 2 update. And then we have the pain fruit rework, which they have marked as question mark, but everybody knows it's the pain fruit. And then on week 4, there's the Indra's domain event. I'm not sure what that is. I have not looked into that, but if I find something, I will display it on the screen. But as you can see, the pain update right here, get update notifications. I really don't know how that works, but whatever. So after this, they're gonna show a sneak peek of the next update over here. And then on the week 5 is another fruit rework, but it says noob, so I don't know if this is control. I'm pretty sure it's not. And then week 6, the last one, is the celebration event. That could be like a control rework or something, because let me tell you, I am ready for this update. I have tons of controls stored away and I'm gonna be trading them. I don't really know what I'm gonna be trading them for, because I'm pretty rich. I have basically everything in the game. But yeah, that was basically everything in this update, and the main purpose of this video was that the fact they updated, it was also that the update was pretty good. Now the only reason I call it mid multiple times, what's this? Oh, the potions. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. But the only reason I called it mid multiple times is the main reason of it being so delayed. I don't know why it's a recurring thing with Blox fruits. I think they don't want Roblox to hang or something, but we all know that's not happening even with 20 million players. So I don't know what the real reason is. I'm not trying to be nosy and get into their business, but I would really appreciate if they could make better updates and really fast updates. And I have a really huge feeling, a really good feeling, that after these weekly updates are over, they're just gonna leave us for another year, maybe even 2 years. Another small thing that I forgot to mention about is these summer fruits right here. Now, I'm not sure how much they took, maybe 500 for one, but how you could get the summer tokens is just go over. So every hour there would be like a lightning storm, and you have to kill all of the enemies under the lightning event, and then you could get like 20-30 tokens from each, and then just go ahead and spend it over here and get like a good fruit. But the cooldown is same as the normal random fruit that you spend, so every 2 hours you can only do one. But also another small thing that they did is add more portals. So basically there's like 3 rooms right here. I'm not sure where the third one takes you to, but they did this with the portal so that you can easily bounty hunt, and they also made the portal really slow, so you can't really run away that fast, and the portal also stays for a bit longer, so if you're peeping, you can't run, you're basically cooked. I hope they also eliminate hackers, but that's not mine to say. I mean, it's their job, they should be doing it. Another thing that they also could do is maybe add more trades, like more changes to trading as well. More trades that you can, more stuff that you can put in a singular trade, because that has been asked for a long time. And I'm not sure why they have not done it yet, but what can we say, bro? They're doing nothing. They did also increase the level cap. But yeah, that was pretty much enough for this video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit that subscribe button, as I'm trying to get to 5k subscribers before the end of this year. And if you guys can make that happen, that would be one of the biggest favors that you guys can do. Just hit that subscribe button. That's all you gotta do. I'm not even asking you for cash, unless you can send me some cash. That bro. Anyways, bro, bye.